Guns kill people. Sure they do. So do cars, airplanes, alcohol, cigarettes, knives, unhealthy food, and even people with their own bare hands. All of those things kill people all the time. Why is it that when lung cancer kills thousands every year, when someone takes a plane and crashes it into buildings, when somebody cuts someone's head off in the back of a bus with people watching, or when a man strangles his wife to death with his own hands, no one talks about banning all of those things? Might be tough to ban hands though, seeing as how we kind of need them. I know the families affected by these recent horrible events are deeply scarred by this incredible tragedy. I can't imagine what that must be like to try and endure. But is what they are going through any different than the even greater number of families who've had loved ones or children killed by a drunk driver? I haven't seen anyone affected by that on TV asking to ban cars or alcohol. I'd bet most of them drive cars and still consume alcohol. I don't see them blaming society's problems on inanimate objects. All of them seem to blame the same thing, the person that was responsible for the tragedy. For the record, folks, I don't drink, but the last thing I would do is lobby to ban alcohol. Last I checked, America was about having the freedom to do what makes you happy, as long as it is within the limits of the law. Something I've always wondered is why is a gun the only object ever created by humans that gets blamed for working exactly the way it was designed to work? Because guns were designed to kill people. I would say a gun was designed to fire projectiles, just as a knife was designed to cut. Either of those things laying there by themselves are totally harmless, but put either of those things in the wrong hands, and then, and only then, does it become a threat. If you ban assault weapons, murders will go down. Not according to the FBI statistics, they won't. In the past 5 years, gun-related murders have been on a steady decline, culminating in 2011, where gun-related deaths were down lower than they were ever during the entire 10-year assault weapons ban. But the Connecticut school shooter obtained those guns legally. Completely wrong. Being only 20 years old, he was not legally permitted to purchase either a handgun or an AR-type rifle. The guns belonged to his mother, whom he stole them from and then murdered. So before he had even arrived at the school that day, he was an armed felon. There was absolutely nothing legal about him possessing such arms. If you ban assault weapons, mass shootings will stop. Wrong again. Columbine happened in 1999, 5 years after the assault weapons ban. Furthermore, the Virginia Tech shootings didn't involve an assault weapon at all. That guy killed even more people than the Connecticut school shooter, and he did it with a .22 caliber target pistol and a Glock 19 9mm. So maybe we should ban .22 caliber target pistols too. But why stop there? Why don't we ban BB and pellet guns too? How about rocks? I mean, you can throw rocks at people and kill them, right? This reminds me of something that happened a ways back. In 1933, when Franklin Delano Roosevelt took office as President of the United States, the first thing he did was repeal prohibition of alcohol. When asked why he did that, his reason was short and simple: because you cannot legislate morality. I think what he was trying to say with that statement was that no matter what you try and ban from people, or what kind of legal obstacles you put in their way, if someone really wants to do something, they are going to do it. Criminals don't care about bans or laws or regulations. That's why they are criminals. So no matter how hard you try, or what you try and take away from people, people will always be people. There will always be good people, and there will always be bad people. When you take into account the number of firearms owned by people in this country, and you compare it to the number of people that use them for heinous criminal acts, it comes to about 1% of the gun owners being bad people. That leaves 99% of gun owners being the good guys.
My name is MrJimbofox, and I am not the 1%.